Welcome back. Let's go into some news of the past week. Well, the big news has to be the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. In case you haven't noticed, Samsung has ceased production of the Galaxy Note 7. Too many fires, too many explosions. Even with the replacement phones, I guess they were having issues. And it wasn't just news about the smartphones, but Samsung washing machines were also exploding. So I'm not sure what's going on with Samsung. The only thing I can say is somewhere along the chain of quality control, one of those links or more in that quality control chain, one of those links or more broke. And it's severely damaging the trustworthiness of a company. I think in the end they will survive, but I think at least for this year Samsung has done a major injustice to its consumers. It wasn't just the Samsung phones that was on the news. Apparently some iPhones, iPhone 6s and 7s, I guess also had some explosive issues, as it were. It could be just random, like using a third-party charger or stuff like that. I'm not sure, but something's going on, and it's not good for consumers. All right, so this is your chance. I will have a link below in the show notes. You can vote for this year's best Linux, not necessarily, or best Linux distribution, not necessarily for beginners. You can pick any one you want. I will have a link below in the show notes. I pick, speaking of the best Linux OS, I pick Ubuntu Mate 16.10, the Mate or Mate desktop. I like 16.04. I use that in addition to Ubuntu Unity, what you see here. But I think for beginners, Ubuntu Mate, it used to be Zorn, but Zorn switched to the GNOME Shell desktop environment, and I'll be honest, I personally don't like it. I think Mate is easier to learn. Well, speaking of Ubuntu, the next Ubuntu, not 16.10, but Ubuntu 17.04 has a name. It's called Zesty Zappos. Sounds like something I pour on my steak. Anyway, Ubuntu 17.04, Zesty Zappos, Z-A-P-U-S. Yeah. Okay, finally, there were some comments about Manjaro and why I stopped using it. I installed it this past summer. Some of you know it was a challenge by my good friend Spatry from Spatry's Cup of Linux. I did a full install. It worked great for a while, but as time went on, I'm not sure what happened. It started to slow down, bugs, and in the end, I have to be honest, as much patience as I have, and you do need patience to learn Linux. I suppose you need patience to learn anything new. I just gave up. The bugs finally got to me, and I deleted Manjaro, the XFCE version, and I installed Linux Mint, the latest Linux Mint. What is it? Linux Mint 18. So I tried. Some of you may have better luck with a rolling release. The only rolling release I've had good luck with is PC Linux Mate. In a test machine, but for Manjaro, it was fast. It wasn't that difficult to learn, but in the end, the bugs just got to me, so I stopped using it. I really did try, believe me. All right, well, that's all I have for this one. Again, I will have all the links below in the show notes. If you haven't already, subscribe and support this Total OS Today Technology channel. Some of you asked when the Sunday Night News and Nonsense Report is coming back. I hope soon. I got in touch with Spatry, so maybe next week. So that's all I have for this one. As always, enjoy your technology, and please don't text and drive.